Morning everyone, Ronnie at Slater and Blue Glass. I want to show you a little bit about what's going on here today. We're going to install a V5 anchor, and I'm going to turn this around and tell you a little bit more about why and where we're placing it. Okay, everything is pretty much about moving water and being safe. So the old gutters weren't working, the old snow carts weren't working. So we replaced all the gutters with Nordic steel gutters, and we're moving a bunch of water now. And still, we're gonna get some debris in the gutter, and it's kind of high up. It's a flat roof, and normally I put a V5 anchors at the top of our projects, but this time what will happen in the future is the homeowner will access this flat roof from that side, clip into this V5 anchor, and then they'll be able to clean all of these gutters safely. And then, as you can see, this roof is rode hard and put up wet. So when this roof is replaced right here, people will just be able to take the cap off the V5, and there it is right there, and hook in and do their work safely. And I'll show y'all some pictures here at the end. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and so we'll have a timestamp for when we're done. Well, it's probably about 7:45. Y'all take care. So basically all I did is I removed the paper the guys had set for me. I'm looking for the line of this slate, the bottom line of this slate. I really want my flashing plate to be, this other slate right here. I want my flashing plate to be in line with that. So I set my flashing plate up here in line with that, found a rafter. And so now when I put my flashing plate on, at the bottom of my flashing plate will be in line with the other ones. Used an oscillating tool and a drill bit to cut a 1/2 inch by whatever hole. And next I'm gonna go in the attic and clamp the V5 into place and make sure everything's right before bolting it in. Real easy. So I put these holes in all these places in this V5 anchor so that we have a little bit of vertical adjustment. The first time I put it in, I put it in with this hole, which brought the anchor down because this bolt has to be flush up tight against this stop pressure plate. So when I went out to the roof, there just wasn't enough clearance between the connector and the top of the flashing plate. So it's easy. I could come in and adjust this a 1/2 inch and go back out and see if that's just right. And when I put it together, basically what I did is I took a DeWalt drill and I measured how far, when I put my DeWalt drill all the way up against here, how far I could drill that hole down. And so that's about maxed out with how close a normal drill can get to the bottom of the sheathing, but that should be about right. Let's go see. So I'm almost done with the outside, and I tested this. The first time I didn't have the anchor sticking up through the roof at all. And what happened was, if you don't stick it up through the roof enough, your connector won't have the proper clearance. So it's really easy. I just went inside, adjusted it up a little bit, and now we're good. And this is a personal preference, when I'm putting the slate in for the V5 anchor, every time I put a hole in the slate, it doesn't make it any stronger. And if I put a nail here, if I nail too tightly and I get a stress crack and it falls out and somebody's got to do a repair, and it's just a pain. So I use slate hooks, and I try and hang the slate that's got the V5 on it with the slate hook. You can see I got it just a little bit low. It's just like the Macarena. I can never remember just the right distance. But anyway, so that's gonna work just fine for me.